TMA Crop Insurance. I'm here this morning with Devin Schierling. Wanted to give a little information to our producers about aflatoxin possibilities in corn, how we need to handle those, and those type of information. Devin, thanks for your time this morning. Appreciate it. As we get closer to harvest kicking off here in the next couple of weeks, we've already had some guys with some dryland concerns on aflatoxins. What situation are we into that, and how are we going to be handling that?
Well, it's important for our producers to realize that there's two ways to handle aflatoxin issues that you would have in your corn this year. The first one is to contact your adjuster and get a growing field inspection of your corn to test for aflatoxin. The second, and probably most common way, is to get that tested at your local elevator.
Okay. So when I take a load into the elevator, they'll be pulling a sample then, and they'll let me know if it's high or low?
Yeah, so correct. So the policy at all TMA locations is when the truck comes in, they'll take either 2 samples or 1 large sample. Once that test has been run for aflatoxin, if it comes out greater than 20 parts per billion, that second sample will be saved along with the producer name and ticket number so that an adjuster can come by and pick that up.
So if I have a driver take a load in for me and it comes high, they'll either tell him there, or I can call in the next day or that night and find out if I've got some sample.
Yeah, so you can either use TMA's patron access and look at every ticket online, and you'll be able to see the aflatoxin discount, or you can review your tickets when you get home at night.
Okay. Then the adjuster picks those up. Do they go to an inspector somewhere, or how does that part work?
Yeah, so once, what most companies will do is their adjusters will call the local elevators, and they will come by on a daily or every other day basis and pick up the samples that we kept back of loads that will be discounted to the producer. Because it's important to remember that if the discounts start at greater than 20 parts per billion. So if it tests less than that, the samples will not be kept and you will not be discounted, so there's no quality adjustment to be made. But if it tests greater than 20 parts per billion, then that sample will be kept, and that risk will be able to be mitigated by the farmer through his federal crop insurance policy.
Okay. And then does this cost me? How's the situation with that?
Yeah, it's a great improvement over last year. We still encourage our producers to provide a $25 check per test that gets submitted to Kansas Grain Inspection. Now, it's important to remember that check needs to be made out to Kansas Grain Inspection, not to Team Marketing Alliance. But once those tests are there, if the producer doesn't have time to look at the number of tests that are being shipped to Kansas Grain Inspection, the adjuster can pick them up and have the tests run, but the producer will not receive the certificate of grade until payment has been made, and that can significantly slow up the claims process.
Awesome. Sounds to me like TMA has done all they can to really get ahead of this year and be prepared for it.
Yeah, we're doing our best to keep up with all the changes that happen in those crops, and if anything changes throughout the process, we'll feel free to communicate that to all of our customers.
Again, thanks for your time today, Devin. Appreciate that. Again, thank you for your time. Appreciate your taking the opportunity to listen to this video.